Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the showcase of Ace of Spades Map Colosseum. Well, this map is split in multiple parts. This is now the inner ring. Well, what we're going to see is now, first of all, the inner ring is already set. One big part of the map. Well, and next upcoming is then the top ring, so normally built for the viewers for the Colosseum. As you see this with the two banners, well, you see there the inner ring. It's completely going around on the Colosseum. Well, and this has also a middle ring inside it where it's possible to hide himself. Well, this is the pretty top ring. It's the highest spot on the game now, and these are the tunnels, the underground tunnel system built in this map. It's really small, and yeah, as I'm saying already, these are tunnels, underground tunnels, so very small and perfect for sneaky strats. And yeah, well, as you see, there are a couple of bigger rooms already shown on both sides. There are stairs to go up and down, and they are also small chambers. And yeah, so these small tunnels, and yeah, this is now, as you see again, some of the smaller paths there. And yeah, well, this is the central room in the tunnel system. And yeah, and this is also one entrance point and exit point, and this is now the inner part of the Colosseum. Well, it's open like a real Colosseum already. Yeah, and yeah, the ammo crates you saw them are there. They are 2, 3. Is the number 3 ammo crate. They have 3 ammo crates. There are 2 health crates on each side, as you see, and there are 2 crates for blocks on the right and on the left side. Alright, so let's move on to the second part of the Colosseum video, the spawnings and the tactics for blue. So what you see right now, these are possible spawns for blue, not only these are also possible ones. They are not, I'm not sure if they are all spawns, but that are, well, common positions where you can spawn. So basically, well, I don't go on classes. First of all, I go on general tactics, what your movement, what you can do. So basically, your movement depends on your spawn. So basically, if you spawn, for example, right, one of these blue places, for example here, you have just two. For example, the fastest 2 movements you can do is just go down or just go straight through the window and face your opponent directly here. For example, that's one thing that you could do. Well, you also can do the slower things, like just dig through this, just dig through this wall, just go through there. Yeah, so basically these are the fastest 2 things. Also, you can just rush to here and dig, for example, to this down. So yeah, that are the basic movements you can do when you spawn here. Basically, always when you spawn more behind, you have always the option just go through this then yeah, then you are outside. So here you have also multiple possibilities. You can just place some blocks and build a bridge up. It's one possibility. Well, just a short frame block. Just go up, build a bridge. Well. Just so you are now on the top floor, the higher floor. So now you have you are a little bit better in position against most enemies that are just now inside the Colosseum. Yeah. So basically, you always have to think about what can the enemy do. So basically, if it's a miner, he won't go inside there most time. He will go in the inner ring or down. So he's trying to sneaky come from behind, for example. So you always have to keep in mind. So well, come back to this. So you can go outside, you can go up there. Basically, another tactic could be, well, I don't have any more blocks, for example. You can just use your prefabs as commando. Well, I'm doing bullshit right now. Well, yeah, so doing this again. So basically, not like me, I'm just doing shit. Well, just for example, this. Okay, now I placed one block too high. So this, now you can, for example, build from there to their bridge, go up, and fast movement right there. So you can go on top as well. So another thing is, you always can do is just, if you spawn right there in this area, you can go outside, dig through these blocks, and you're now in the inner ring. You can go through there or whatever. You can even dig down, well, because yeah, under us we'll find, okay, a little bit too far, but we find the cave. I call it cave, the under the ring, under the whole Colosseum. So basically, what is here? Basically, it's always dangerous to go inside here against some classes. Yeah, so sneaking is always good, but yeah, with this you have always fast access to the enemy spawn without getting spotted. For example, if he's a sniper, so you can always get behind. Well, build a bridge up there or whatever and go there up or whatever, you can go there. So basically, there's one movement left you can do in the spawn. Well, I've just go back, takes a couple of seconds, just wait. So when you spawn one here somewhere, you can always go there. Okay, I've not many blocks left. Build here some prefabs. I'm saying prefabs, just blocks, and just build your bridge up there. And yeah, you can get access to, well, this. This is again the upper ring. And yeah, so this is basically the best movement you can do. But yeah, I never suggest you just go in like this. This is dangerous, and yeah, just classes like snipers or whatever, they just pre-aim always, mostly. They just always have a look on the windows here, so it's not always the best idea to go through this. So let's move on to tactics. Well, I was saying it already, you can play different things. So basically, on blue's side, you can just go normally commando or whatever, and go, like I'm saying, just build prefabs, go up. It's always the best if you're on the top of hills as commando, mostly, because in the middle it's always too dangerous for you, because most classes just see you, and for example also for snipers it's just easier to aim for you always keep in mind, just have you be ready to use a prefab or normal blocks or whatever. So if for example a sniper is aiming on you, and yeah, when I had now enough blocks, I've just normally my rifle equipped, just go and switch and prefab. Yeah, so you can go there. Well, depends on your spawn. I showed already the position. You can go up, but I suggest you mostly it's the best keep inside the ring, so in the inner ring or just on top. So well, let's move on to the next thing. Well, I spawn now as try RPG. Yeah, so you can move out, just rocket jump straight up. So basically that's the power. You can also just, because of your speed, you can just go out. Well, I'm not really good right now. Just whatever, normally speed shot. That's a speed shot, so you can go fast up. And well, I'm not good really at rocket jumping. For example, you go on top of these, so you just really fast, and yes, you can go up and well surprise, for example, other classes that are just playing more defensive in their own base against some place. It's really helpful. But yeah, the thing is, you won't have a weapon like a one-shot weapon really. You have only your try RPG and your minigun then, and of course your nades. So basically this is just one thing you can do. So well, another thing is just again go the rings, but yeah, as rocket commando, I just suggest you, well, on that, just do this, for example. You can do it whatever you want. Well, fast access to their spawn, just throw a grenade in your face or whatever. So basically these are just some movements you can do as try rocket commando. So now I'm suiciding them. Let's move on to the next class. I'm no sniper, and just yeah, what you always can do, just the prefect thing, or I just always shot you. Well, as snipers, it's mostly the best thing, just go on top, on the top ring, just always, but yeah, always keep in mind, you can easily be spotted by the enemy, so just be careful with your movement. Well, you can move there, but yeah, like this, every other sniper just sees me and thinks free kill, so be careful, just don't do stupid things, just be careful, just yeah, don't move silly as sniper. So well, you can choose on your own your sniper rifle. Well, both sniper rifles are still strong, but yeah, you don't have to use the sniper, one-shot sniper. Yeah, you can also move the 5-shot rifle. Depends on enemy class, but yeah, it's up to you what you play and pick. Just yeah, keep that in mind. You don't need other things. So what is good and what is stupid? Well, placing mines is always stupid for you. If you just place it here, it's not really useful. Just place it on spots like these, whatever, just that the enemy is just going up and sees it too late. That's possible. Just always keep in mind, you can place a block over these. Just this is looking so obvious, I know, but yeah, you can replace the weapons. I was too near. You can replace the ground, place there some mines, whatever, or even here you can do this. Place a mine, just your block on top of it. Just mostly the player will just go there and just bang that. So this is possible as sniper. Now let's move on the next class. I'm now engineer. Well, basically a pretty strong class, but yeah, underrated. So what is bad with him? He can't just jump out of the window. You have to dig mostly one block away. So basically you have always these movements, but the thing is you don't need some prefabs bridges like this, or you can just easily prefab a bridge like this. Just go up, make your prefabs and just go top, whatever. But yeah, as NG you always have to be prepared for battle. You can't just go in, see a commander, oh hey, let's battle. So your prefabs are your strongest weapon. Use them intelligent enough, and yeah, just try and always keep in mind, just use your turret. It's so powerful and yeah, so underrated. So, and don't do this like, well, just fly and just where's the enemy, and then you're shot in the face. You should use the prefabs like I'm saying, and not like this. I'm doing bullshit because what, well, every commander or sniper just can do is just go there, aim for you or whatever, for your rocket turret, and just kill you. Well, what is good with the rocket turret is he sees and spots enemies, so you basically, you know always when an enemy is near, the rocket turret will do something, or even with your ears. You just hear mostly the enemies, because when they don't come directly from this side, they will mostly just dig through this. You hear this, even spades, or just use prefabs like this. You hear this always. So basically as NG you have to be prepared. Never do something like, well, let's go on, where are you? So, and mostly on Colosseum, it's just not a map for NG. Well, and NG is quite useful also on this, on the underrings. Okay, so you can just play pretty good and pretty safe right there if you're doing not stupid things. You can do great plays, like just, you can, for example, just prefab this. Well, I'm not doing this because I want to show you some things even later, and just this. Place your turret and then just play safe. Play hide and seek or whatever. You have just room, you can even dig more stuff, and yeah, you're safe. Well, that is one suggestion. You never have to play like this, but yeah, it's up to you. So, well, let's move on to the last class. I just have to set up myself. Well, I'm no, well, the best class in the game. No, I'm minor. So, well, as minor you always have the same movements what I showed you, but as minor you are just on close medium range. You can't just, well, you see their NG or commander, you can't just snipe them with the shotgun. It's impossible. You can only just try to luck shot with your drill cannon, but it's never good. Well, you search the close combat and you find this mostly in the inner rings like this. Just, you go through this or through this, you have also the best power to just rush to this enemy things, whatever, by digging through things. You have just the spade, the OP spade. Well, just pretty fast, unknown spawn. Well, so basically you are pretty OP really in this places like this. So in close combat you just can get the kills. Well, and yeah, I'm just playing right now the OP shotgun, what it's called now, the 2-shot barrel. So, well, you don't have to do this. This is just, it's the one-hit shotgun, but yeah, it's ultra long range. No, it's just no range basically. You have no range, so you can pick there also long shot shotgun, what is always useful, because, well, never underrate this gun, because it can shoot so far. If you just have a look on this, you shoot from here to here. Well, and always aim and shoot. Why? It's always better. So basically every shot is just more accurate. So, well, compared to this, and now compared to this. I sprayed now from here, and we've aimed it just straight here. So basically even slightly. It's pretty compared. Well, I'm just doing some stuff. I just aimed on this. Well, it's pretty good even on this range. So well, this is just it's a well, compared to the other shotgun, it's a high range. Yeah, when I don't aim, it's shooting randomly. It's just hitting all blocks. But yeah, it's even doing still one shots on when you aim rightly, and always aim for the head. Always aim for the head, and even also as I'm just changing the block color. Just even as not even, just as minor. Always keep in mind your prefabs are also pretty good and pretty useful. Just you can always just hide inside or just whatever you can be on it. You can play, you can make good plays, and always last thing I want to show you just is now, just shoot. You saw this is just flying there, but if you shoot through a block still, I don't have to jump, it's shooting almost the same. But yeah, so this is basically everything you have to know as blue side on Colosseum. Well, you have to keep in mind it's always up to you what you play, what you want to play, but it's, well, I just wanted to show you some tactics and the map. Maybe you have just better ideas. Just always keep in mind what I'm saying. It's always you have to know the map, and you always have to know the mechanics. When you know them, when you know both, you can combine them and yeah, get a unique combo and just play your stuff. So yeah, basically always you have always just a couple options. Just when you spawn as a green, you always have these options. What I just go up there, go inside there, just go in the middle, and then you have again 3 decisions you can do. Go left up, go right up, or go straight into the middle. Well, these are just a couple of strats here where always can do some other things like, oh my god, my frames. You can go there, you can just go straight on outside, just go from this ring just outside, just there. You can also just do your own bridge up, just like this. You can then go there inside, just do this, or you can just continue building yourself up. And well, now you're on top, for example, of the really top of the ring. Yeah, just these are just some movements you can do. Well, just go down, just be careful. I don't want to get too much fall damage. Well, so this is just what you can do. You can go inside, you can outside, you can build yourself up, you can go there, you can go now here. Just middle, right or left. There up. You can build yourself up. So what you can do else is just, you can for example build your bridge up there and build there fast another bridge. And yeah, you can then build here now also another bridge and just get up, for example, on this. So these are just a few strats you can do, or just, well, the next thing you can do is just go inside and just do stuff on the underground. Or just what else you can do is just losing frames and crash almost session like I'm doing right now. You can go dig. Oh my gosh, I'm losing frames like nothing else right now. Just go inside there and just, yeah. Wow. Well, that's great. capture crashed and my game almost crashed. So yeah, what I was explaining, just I hope this is still in the video. You can just go there, you can build up, well, I just wanted to go up there. You can build up there, you can dig there, so you're now on the top. Or what you can do, you can build a bridge up to there, then jump and just build from there a new bridge and go on the really top of the building, like this. Well, yeah. Or as I said already, you can go there, and yeah, it's like I'm saying, up to you. And yeah, I'm just suiciding, well, I don't have to suicide, I can show you directly the strats you can go. Yeah, as a commando, it's always, as I'm saying, it's good to be on the top side. So you can do this, like doing the prefabs and get on this. So you always keep in mind just what is the enemy playing. Is in when he's, for example, playing a sniper, just be careful. He can, the most spot you will see him is just this window, or from there he's coming, or even from there or there. But rarely he's just sneaking coming from behind or from there. Just, it's always up to them. You never know how they play, but just keep in mind the sniper always will try to be sneaky and hiding against some blocks, so be careful. And yeah, like I'm saying, always be ready to use your blocks and prefabs against them. Yeah, just what you're doing, just from here you have just perfect view, you can just see them, just rocket them, whatever. Yeah, so it's up to you. So I'm doing now the suicide and changing now to the try RPG commando. So basically, as try RPG, you have, like on blue side, you don't have the problems with building up prefab. You just jump up, use 2 rockets, and you're just already on the top. So what you still can do is just blow up yourself and suicide like this. No, basically you have always the better movement, but always just keep in mind you have just pretty much one primary weapon, and this is only the minigun. So yeah, always keep that in mind. But yeah, the try RPG is always, he has always the better movement from the commandos. Wow, this was laggy. Well, okay. So now I'm just suiciding again. And just a sniper. Well, on my back as sniper, and just, yeah, what you can do is again use these prefabs. It's always the best thing for you if you just be sniper on top. Or what is also good, if you don't want to do this because it's too slow, you can just go there, up or there or whatever, or just even, well, just dig there and just jump up and go there. You can do it on your own. You can just, what most snipers I see is just doing on green side is just go to this window and just try to have a look where's the enemy is. He's just going outside there, and then just pre-aim or whatever. They just mostly just pre-aim and waiting for them to come out, and then you just shoot their faces. Well, that is what you can do. Just what I'm suggesting you for mining is always just never hide inside the spawn. It's useless, because when they just spawn somewhere here on this, the mines will explode and they don't die because of spawn protection. Just place mines just in front of the windows, just where they just come out, because after they spawn, they mostly, when they go out, the spawn protection is off and they just jump in and die. Well, this is always just, you can do minefield in front, well, in front of their spawn, but never do this. Never just go and just mine their spawn itself. The spawn protection will keep them safe, and it's stupid to do this because mostly the enemy can spot you then and just kill you and clear the mines. What you also can do is just well, have a look where's the enemy, is just where did the enemy is outside dig hole, whatever you want to call it. You can just do this. This is pretty sneaky, but it's so great because he always will die. Can do this, then, well, yeah, like this. Well, but this works only one time pretty much, but it's mostly one safe frag you can do as sniper on green side. Well, let's move on to the next class, the NG. Well, as NG you always have, well, I've just the wrong prefabs, but yeah, I don't mind right now. Just as NG you always have your a base by yourself. You can just do this, for example, and hide inside your own base just with, for example, this is what I'm doing very often. Yeah, for example, place a prefab there or whatever, so play safe, but always just be careful, because he always most enemies just come then in from there, or just because this is a so small way just from top it drop in. So when you do this, you are always dead if he's just commando and just drops on top. So what else you can do? You can go inside. Well, I don't have enough blocks right now. You can just try to one-on-one him inside this with, well, as I showed, it's almost the same strat. It's the same strat as blue NG basically. Just depends on spawn. Just, yeah, the problem is for you if you play there. If you play on your own spawn, you don't get ammunition. So you have just a small amount of just turrets and, yeah, not unlimited bullets. But you can have the heal crate for yourself. Will spawn now there. Now would fall directly down to you. You will always get heal, for example, your health crate. But yeah, it's up to you. It's what I'm suggesting and I'm doing. Just you can decide on your own, or just go again in the inner ring, or, well, the under ring, and just try to fight there. Because you basically, the NG is on every range good, and short, medium and long range, but you have to keep in mind just how to play him and how to play, and, well, what you're playing against. So we'll move on to the next class. Well, I know, wow, this is Peach. This is just now stupid. I should do the NG at last always. So I'm no miner. Just so as a miner you always can do what I'm already saying. Just go there, up, down, just there. But always, yeah, you're just medium close combat. Yeah, and I always suggest you against the most classes. You have just to know how to play the weapons. So basically, and use your prefabs intelligent. Be good with just shooting your drill cannons, and yeah, just that's what you can do basically. But yeah, always, so what you can do exactly as miner, just spawn, for example, right there. So I go, for example, now can go down and just be and play safe here, well, because he won't frag, he can't get frags against me. Well, I've now 2 less blocks for doing anything that shit. But yeah, for example, you can just build your safe mauer there. Safe wall, dude. A wall just like this. And just, yeah. Well, it's enough, that's good. Just, yeah. Well, just this, and this. Well, for example, you can do this. So now you have just your own small, well, let's call it also base in the underground. As well, this is just perfect, for example, for you, because in these just small ways you can just get the kills so easy. And yeah, well, if for example is someone digging through this like this, just you hear this pretty fast, and you can just go there and get the kill. even when he's doing this or this, you can hear this. So basically it's always important, just two things I always suggest for the whole map. Now these are my last words for playing on Colosseum. It's just snake, sneak and sneak, and just always hear where's the enemy, because most players just are not sneaky. They just running mostly and just going then sneaky if they saw you, but you can hear them before you see them. This is making it a lot easier. So that's basically everything I wanted to say. And yeah, that was it for the Colosseum showcase and technique and strats explanation. Thanks for watching, guys.